call your cat's name. Nothing. You walk into the room. They look at you for half a second and look away. You sit next to them. They get up and leave. And somewhere in the back of your mind you wonder, does my cat actually like me? Do they even care that I exist? I used to think the same thing until I learned what a cat is actually doing when they ignore you, because here's the truth. Your cat has never ignored you, not once. What they've been doing this whole time is something completely different, and by the end of this video, you're going to see your cat in a way you never have before. Cats are not dogs. They don't run to the door when you come home. They don't follow you from room to room begging for attention. And for a long time, scientists actually thought this meant cats were just indifferent to their owners. Then the research came in, and everything changed. Turns out cats are deeply, almost obsessively aware of their owners. They just show it in a language most humans have never been taught to read. Today I'm going to teach you that language. There are 6 specific reasons your cat ignores you, and each one means something completely different. Once you know these, you'll never misread your cat again. Reason 1. They heard you. They made a choice. Let's start with the most common one. You call your cat's name. Their ear twitches, just slightly. But they don't move, don't look, don't respond. Here's what's actually happening inside that moment. A 2013 study from the University of Tokyo tested whether cats recognize their owner's voice. The researchers played recordings of strangers calling the cat's name and then the owner calling the cat's name. Every single cat responded differently to their owner's voice. Their ears moved, their pupils dilated, their tail moved. They knew, they just didn't come. And this is the part that surprises people. That's not rudeness, that's not indifference. That is a fundamental difference in how cats evolved compared to dogs. Dogs were bred over thousands of years to respond to human commands. Their survival literally depended on pleasing us. Cats were never bred that way. They domesticated themselves. They came to human settlements on their own terms to hunt the rodents that our grain attracted. Nobody trained them. Nobody commanded them. So when your cat hears their name and doesn't respond, they're doing exactly what their instincts were built to do. They're making an independent decision about whether action is necessary right now. And that decision, it actually means you're not a threat to them. You're part of their normal, safe world. A cat that was actually scared of you would react every time you called. The cat that stays completely relaxed, that's a cat that trusts you completely. Reason 2. They're in recovery mode, and they need you to understand that. Has this ever happened to you? You had guests over, or there was a loud noise outside, or the house was unusually busy, and afterward, your cat disappeared, or sat in the corner, or just completely stopped responding to you, and you thought, what did I do wrong? You didn't do anything wrong. Here's what nobody tells cat owners. A cat's nervous system is extraordinarily sensitive. Compared to humans, cats process sensory information at a much higher intensity. Sounds are louder, smells are stronger, movement is more overwhelming. When there's chaos, even happy chaos, like a family gathering, a cat's nervous system goes into mild overdrive. Their stress hormones spike. Their body is on low-level alert, even if there's no actual danger. After that kind of day when your cat ignores you, they are literally recovering. Their brain needs quiet to reset, and any interaction, even loving, gentle interaction, is additional sensory input they can't process right now. The owners who make this worse are the ones who chase the cat, keep calling their name, or try to pick them up to comfort them. Because to a cat in recovery mode, that feels like more pressure on an already overloaded system. The owners who build the deepest bond with their cats are the ones who figured out something counterintuitive. Sometimes, the most loving thing you can do is nothing. Sit in the same room. Don't look at them directly. Don't call their name. Just exist near them, calmly, quietly, without expectation. Within 20 to 30 minutes, in most cases, the cat will come to you on their own terms, and that moment, when they choose you after you gave them space, is one of the purest forms of trust a cat can show. Reason 3. Something changed, and they're running a threat assessment. Your cat has a mental map of your home. Every piece of furniture, every smell, every sound that happens at what time of day, every routine you follow. They have memorized all of it in extraordinary detail, and when something in that map changes, even something tiny, your cat notices before you do. A new candle scent, a bag you brought home from somewhere unfamiliar, the neighbor's new dog that walked past your building, furniture that moved 3 inches, a sound from the pipes. When your cat ignores you after something changed in the environment, they are not ignoring you. They're running a full threat assessment. Their brain is asking, is this new thing dangerous? Does it change anything about whether this space is safe? What does my owner's behavior say about this? That last part is the most important. Your cat is watching you for emotional cues, even when it looks like they're looking away. If you seem anxious, or if you keep trying to get their attention, if you follow them around the house, if you talk to them in a worried tone, your cat reads that as confirmation that something is wrong. Their threat assessment comes back. Owner is concerned. Situation may not be safe, and they go deeper into avoidance. The right move in this situation is to act completely normal. Go about your routine, speak in your regular tone, sit in your regular spot. You are telling your cat, through your behavior, not your words, that everything is fine. Most cats will complete their assessment and return to normal within a few hours. Some sensitive cats take longer, but the owners who recover fastest are always the ones who stayed calm. Reason 4. You crossed an invisible boundary, and they're telling you. This one is harder to hear, but it's important. Sometimes when a cat ignores you, it is a response to something specific you did, not out of spite, but out of a very clear communication system that cats use constantly. Cats have a concept that animal behaviorists call choice-based interaction. This means cats are deeply comfortable with affection, but only when they initiated it or clearly consented to it. If you picked up your cat when they didn't signal they wanted to be picked up, they may ignore you for a period afterward, not as punishment, as a re-establishment of their boundary. If you petted them past the point where they were comfortable, their tails started flicking, their skin started rippling, their ears went slightly back, and you didn't stop, the ignoring afterward is them resetting that boundary. If you interrupted their sleep, their grooming, their hunting routine with the window birds, same thing. This isn't your cat being cold, this is your cat communicating in the only language they have. The good news is, this resets quickly, usually within an hour, sometimes within minutes, and the lesson it teaches you is actually incredibly valuable. The more you learn to read when your cat wants interaction versus when they need space, the more interaction they will want with you, because they'll learn that you're safe, that you listen, that they don't have to enforce their own boundaries because you already respect them. The cats that seem most affectionate, they almost always have owners who know when to stop. Reason 5. They're communicating, just not in a language you recognize yet. Here is the one that changes everything for most cat owners. When your cat walks past you and doesn't react, watch what happens in the next 30 seconds. Do they slow blink in your general direction? Do they sit with their back facing you? Do they choose to lie down in the same room? Not next to you, but somewhere they can see you. Because every single one of those things is your cat talking to you. A slow blink from a cat is the equivalent of a smile. It means, I see you, I'm comfortable, I feel safe with you. If your cat slow blinks at you from across the room while appearing to ignore you, they just told you they love you. In cat language, turning their back to you is even more significant. A cat only shows their back to something they are completely unafraid of. In nature, turning your back is vulnerability. Your cat is choosing to be vulnerable with you. That is trust in its most raw form. Lying in the same room without touching you is what behaviorists call passive togetherness. Your cat wants to be near you. They just don't want to be on top of you right now. This is companionship on their terms, and for a cat, it's deeply meaningful. Your cat was never ignoring you. They were in the same conversation the whole time. You just didn't have the vocabulary yet. Reason 6. They're getting older, and something might need your attention. This last one is the most important one to know. If your cat used to be interactive and responsive and has become noticeably more withdrawn, quieter, less interested in engagement, and this happened gradually over weeks or months, that is different from the patterns we've been talking about. Gradual social withdrawal in cats can be an early sign of pain, discomfort, thyroid issues, kidney disease, or dental problems. Cats are prey animals by instinct. They hide weakness. By the time a cat shows obvious symptoms, they've often been uncomfortable for a long time. I'm not saying this to worry you. I'm saying this because so many owners look back and realize the signs were there. Their cat was just being more independent lately and wish they had caught it earlier. If the ignoring is new, gradual, and paired with any changes in appetite, water intake, litter box habits, or weight, please take your cat to a vet. A simple checkup can rule everything out. And if something is caught early, it makes an enormous difference. Your cat cannot tell you when something hurts. Their silence is the only signal they have. Final thoughts. So let's bring this together. Your cat ignores you because they trust you, because they need space, because something changed and they're assessing it, because a boundary needs resetting, because they're already talking to you in a language you're still learning, or because they might need your help. None of these are rejection, not a single one. The next time your cat walks past you without a glance, instead of feeling hurt, get curious. Watch what they do in the next few minutes. Look for the slow blink. Notice if they choose to be in your space, even while appearing not to care. Pay attention to whether this is new behavior or lifelong personality. And try this right now. If your cat is in the room, look at them softly. Then slowly close your eyes and open them. That's a slow blink. That's you saying, in their language, I see you. I'm calm. I'm safe. Most cats will blink back. Some will walk over. And in that moment, you'll realize they were never ignoring you. They were just waiting for you to learn how to say hello. If you want to understand your cat even deeper, I made a video on the 6 rules every cat expects their owner to know. Most people break at least 3 of them without realizing it. Link is right here. See you in the next one.